An unforgettable incident. Once upon a time, in a small town surrounded by lush green hills, lived a 12-year-old boy named Sam. He was an adventurous and curious child who loved to explore new places. Sam lived with his parents and his younger sister, Lily. Their house was near a beautiful forest that was full of tall trees, singing birds, and colorful flowers. One summer morning, Sam and his best friend, Jake, decided to explore a part of the forest they had never visited before. They packed some sandwiches, water bottles, and a small flashlight just in case they needed it. Sam's mother reminded them to be careful and return home before sunset. They nodded and promised to be back on time. Excitedly, the boys entered the forest. They walked past the familiar trees and soon found themselves in a part of the forest they had never seen before. The sunlight filtered through the leaves, creating a magical golden glow. Birds chirped happily, and a gentle breeze rustled the leaves. Everything seemed perfect. As they walked further, they noticed a narrow path leading deeper into the woods. Curious, they followed it. Suddenly, they heard a soft whimpering sound. The boys stopped and listened carefully. The sound was coming from behind a large bush. They exchanged nervous glances, but decided to check it out. Carefully, they pushed the branches aside and were shocked to find a small puppy lying there. It looked weak and scared. Its fur was dirty, and its eyes were full of sadness. Sam and Jake felt sorry for the little creature. Sam gently picked up the puppy and held it close. "Don't worry, little one. We'll help you," he whispered. They decided to take the puppy home, but just as they turned around, they realized something frightening. They were lost. They had wandered so deep into the forest that they no longer recognized the way back. A feeling of fear crept into their hearts. Sam tried to stay calm. "Let's not panic," he said. "We have our flashlight, and we can follow the sun's direction to find our way out." Jake nodded, though he was still scared. The puppy whimpered in Sam's arms, making him more determined to find their way home. As they walked, the sun began to set, and the forest grew darker. Strange sounds surrounded them. Owls hooted, leaves rustled, and the wind howled through the trees. Every shadow seemed to move, making them even more frightened. After walking for what felt like hours, they spotted something familiar, a large rock near a small stream. "I remember this place," Jake exclaimed. "We just need to follow the stream, and we'll reach the main path." With renewed hope, they followed the stream, and soon they saw the edge of the forest. The sight of their town in the distance filled them with joy. They ran as fast as they could, holding the puppy tightly. When they finally reached Sam's house, his parents were waiting anxiously. "Where have you been? We were so worried," his mother cried, hugging him tightly. Sam and Jake quickly explained everything. Seeing the poor puppy, Sam's parents' expression softened. "You did a brave thing," Sam's father said. "But you should always be careful when exploring. Next time, take a map or a phone with you." Sam and Jake nodded, realizing the importance of being prepared. As for the puppy, Sam's family decided to adopt it. They named it Lucky because they believed it was lucky to have been found. From that day on, Lucky became a beloved part of their family. It played happily in their garden and followed Sam everywhere. The unforgettable incident taught the boys a valuable lesson about responsibility and bravery. Though it was a scary experience, it also brought them joy, a new friend, and a memory they would cherish forever.